We are just about 10 miles south of downtown. You get a look inside NRG Stadium in Houston, the home of the Texans. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Indianapolis Colts and the Houston Texans. Game time is here. Glad you're with us. Mike Tirico along with Greg Olson. Off we go from NRG Stadium. And this one sent all the way over the back line. No thought of putting this in the landing area. So it'll come out per the new rule to the 35-yard line.
Oh, ready? 18. Whoa.
First carry for Joe Mixon. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Tony.
A second down throw for Stroud. Intercepted on the second play of the game. And the Colts are going to get possession here as they force the opening drive turnover.
So anytime a team suffers an early setback like that interception, human instinct says, Mike, we need to get away from our game plan. We need to adjust. I don't think that's the case. There's a lot of game left, a lot of chances to avenge that play, and all proven, though, Mike. They've got to identify what went wrong. Let's correct it so we're able to move forward.
On the ground for the first time, here comes Jonathan Taylor. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. Give them 14 on that play. One first down.
Well, we knew coming into this one, Mike, that we were going to see a lot of this guy, and we knew we'd see a lot of him early. And if that first play is any indication of the rest of this game, this defense is going to have their hands full containing him.
Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it, and they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. Keep beating him. 15 more on the ground. And another first down.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And I'll tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass. And if they can continue to generate these big explosive runs, I don't think they need to go away from it.
Now this time he'll set up to throw. Throw here down the field. Will fall. Incomplete.
I know it fell for an incompletion, but pretty impressive. He was able to push that ball really far downfield as he was being hit. Really says a lot about the arm strength that this quarterback has.
He'll try again here. 2nd and 10. He'll look to throw. Rolling right. That is hauled in at the 5. And he's going to be marked out of bounds down at the 3. Not just a first down, but reception number 70 on the season.
First and goal at the 3-yard line.
Here's a design run. And that play took a little long to develop. They stopped it for no gain at the 4.
You could see the quarterback, once he got the snap, he was looking for any seam, any daylight, but nothing materialized, and he's fortunate he got back to the line of scrimmage.
Line of scrimmage remains the 4-yard line. It's 2nd and goal. The man in motion is Watson. Shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. Out to his right. And he's forced to just get rid of it here. Now they're going to have to regroup and try again on 3rd and goal.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
Big play coming up, 3rd and goal. The Texans going to go ahead and use their first timeout here and talk things over before 3rd down.
Okay, ready? Set, go.
The RPO, that one is complete, and he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Indy. That his first touchdown this year. The extra point is good, and the Colts will take a 7-0 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one crushed. It's over the back line of the end zone. Touchback, and the ball's coming out to the 35.
Here we go. 118. What's that?
Stroud to throw here on 1st down. Downfield, he's got Schultz, the tight end. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. An ideal beginning to this drive. 24 on the first play.
Here we go. Let's go. 118.
This one out quickly to Noel. And he will not get away. Terrific open field tackle. Gets him down behind the line.
It almost seemed like the defender was getting the play call sent into his helmet, just like the quarterback, because he knew the play before they even snapped the ball, and that play had no shot.
On 2nd down, Stroud. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down.
And 13.
Here we go.
From the gun, here's Stroud. Will find his big target, the tight end Stover. That's well done as they get the conversion on 3rd and 13.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
Stroud to throw here on 1st and 10. And he'll wind up getting about 7 yards as he is forced out of bounds.
Out of bounds at the 17-yard line. It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
2nd down, they need 3.
Rob it.
They'll run it, and it's the USC man, Woody Marks. And the Texans are going to have what looks to be 1st and goal. He'll take this down to the 10.
I think this 2nd down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a 3rd down and short. But there's no need for 3rd down. He was able to get enough on 2nd, and they get a fresh set of downs.
118. What's that?
On 1st and 10, here's Stroud. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
I can guarantee you that interception he threw on the previous drive, that's still in the back of his mind. You got to know when to take a chance. And you got to know when to just throw the ball away and live for the next down.
They'll go again here from the 10-yard line. 2nd down and goal.
Oh, 18. What's that?
Stroud going to set up to throw. That one to the end zone, but incomplete. He was trying to connect with his tight end, Dalton Schultz. And now 3rd and goal coming up. From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. The Michigan man, Quiddy Pay, relentless in his pursuit. He forces the big loss and brings up 4th and goal.
38-yard attempt.
Sly's kick is good. And the Texans are on the board. It's 7-3.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. They'll start this on the ground. It's Taylor. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards.
He's tackled at the 40-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd and 5. So after 1, it's the Colts out to the early lead. And more from Houston coming up in a moment. The Colts with the football to start this 2nd quarter. They've got it looking at a 2nd and 5 situation. Quick throw on the RPO is complete, and that's going to be a 1st down. A pickup of 9.
So there's a saying in the NFL, Mike, short throw, long catch, and that's exactly what they wanted to go with here. Operate in the quick game, don't stress the protection, and while he didn't get necessarily the big play, he does get enough to move the chains.
And they'll stretch him out to the sideline, but he'll be taken down for a loss. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. Back to throw. Going right sideline and complete. That's his 2nd catch on the drive. This one is good for 20 yards.
It's a gain of 20. 1st down.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. That one down the field, but they cannot connect. And it's incomplete. Christian Watson, the intended receiver. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
Solid rep there for this corner, Mike. I mean, to stay disciplined with his technique throughout the entire play. So often we see when the ball's put in the air, the defender can panic and they either get a pass interference or they misplay the ball. This time he times it perfectly and forces the incompletion.
That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Christian Watson. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Trader now on for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Colts extend their advantage to 14-3.
Texans 3. Rigoberto Sanchez to kick off for Indianapolis.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away.
The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
What's that? 18. What's that?
Off the play fake. Here's Stroud. Wide open is the tight end. He's got this one. That's the way to get started. A pickup of 17 and a very quick first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
On first down, it's Stroud. A throw here, right side, falls incomplete. Nico Collins was the intended receiver there. And that will lead to a second down.
I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. And sometimes he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. The question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
Throwing on second down, Stroud. He's going to air this one out. That is brought in. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15. It is a big-time play for Houston. 36 yards. Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work first and 10. To throw is Stroud. A throw right side, pulled in by Noel. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules, and the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone.
And he gets to the outside and takes it in. Pete Stover. Touchdown, Texans. Joey Sly on now for the point after. He's got it. And the Texans are back within 4. It is 14-10.
14. Texans 10.
Now to return. He'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop.
Take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard
line. So first and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. On first down, they'll start with Taylor. And he's going to be marked down up around the 33.
It's a gain of 11.
They get 11 and quickly pick up a first down.
Well, really nice start here to the drive. Early down success. Every offensive coordinator is trying to find ways. How do we pick up first downs without having to get to third down? We see it here. Big explosive run. Now the rest of the drive unfolds.
So it'll be first and 10. They'll scrimmage at the 33. Throwing now from the gun. Moving to his right. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a first down. A big gainer for Indianapolis. It's a gain of 43 yards.
Once he saw the defense, he knew that outbreaking route was going to be there. All he had to do was wait for his guy to get to the spot and drop the ball right in the bucket near the sideline.
Here's first and 10. A zone read here, and he's going to keep this himself. Probably should have given that one up. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
You know, Mike, it's funny, when you're facing these really elite defensive linemen, sometimes it's easier to make them the read guy rather than actually try to block them. Unfortunately, they're elite for a reason, and sometimes they're still able to make the play like we saw here.
Second and 10. They run out of the gun and tag on a reverse.
So they try to throw a little bit of a curveball. We see him throw it to this guy a lot. Now, in this case, they hand it to him, thinking they can catch the defense off guard and generate a big play. And let's give a lot of credit to the defense. They were ready for it, they were prepared for it, and they held it to a modest game.
Now the Colts will use the first of their timeouts. Talk things over before third down. He'll drop to throw. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down.
Pretty obvious this defense needed that play. The entire game from the jump, Mike, it just seems like the quarterback has been way too comfortable playing from the pocket. He's got himself 2 passing touchdowns here already. They got to continue to make him feel this pass rush.
Here's a timeout, Houston. That's their second, as they'll discuss what's to come as fourth down is looming. Spencer Schrader comes on to try the field goal. Spotted at the 35, this a 45-yard attempt. Schrader's kick is good. And the Colts can tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
Now return coming from the 7. Now an opening past the 30. And this will wind up working out well. He's going to take it up to the 40-yard line. Good return.
At their own 40-yard line.
They'll begin on the ground, and here's Mixon. Not much happening there, just a short gain.
He's brought down at the 42-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up second
down and 8.
Here we go.
Throwing from the pistol, Stroud. Oh, a huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
And these are the throws that are really holding the offense back right now, Mike. He just has to make better decisions because you're not going to win many games when you turn the ball over at this rate.
Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That's complete. Jonathan Taylor out of the backfield. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. Timeout, Indianapolis. That is their second. And the stoppage comes with 23 seconds left on the first half clock.
First down.
They'll look to throw here on first down. He'll go right back to Taylor, who's got it again. And he's going to be close to another first down as he's forced out just shy of the marker.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. Out of the gun, he'll throw. Right side, that is hauled in by Warren. And this drive's going to continue. He's taken down. They are set up with 1st and goal.
When you put plays like this on tape, it sends a message to every defender across the league. When you play this offense and this guy has the ball, you better bring it when you come to contact him, because if not, you're going to be on the wrong end of it.
He'll dump this off to Taylor. Complete. And he will win the race to the pylon. He's in. Jonathan Taylor. Touchdown, Colts. No problem there on the extra point, and the Colts move out to a 24-10 lead. Final 9 seconds of this half, and the kick is away. We'll go ahead and just cede the touchback here. This ball over the back line. It'll come out to the 35.
Oh, 118. What's that?
Stroud to throw here on first down. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half. Try again. It's 2nd and 10.
How? What's that? Hey, South. 118. What's that?
Now Stroud. He'll air one out for Higgins. That is hard. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. So, one half in the books. Second half coming up. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. Again, running right, it's Taylor. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. That'll be intercepted. That's the linebacker, Christian Harris. You talk about the opportune time. The defense helps close the gap. A huge play to make this one a closer game.
Yeah, and anytime you find yourself trailing in the second half, Mike, you're looking for that spark. And boy, did the defense provide it. Not only creating the turnover, they take it back for 6, and they get themselves right back into this game.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. That one's going to skip into the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. Here's Taylor. Up the sideline at the 35. Big gain on the ground here as he takes this up past the 40-yard line. Terrific start to this drive. Gain of 23 and a first down.
3 yards. First down, Colts.
He'll get this out to the left flat. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. It's a pickup of 13 yards. That's good for a Colts first down.
First down. First down. 43-yard
That's
line.
Pierce in motion. Now this looks like a design run. Strong running there. He brings this down inside the 25. A gain there of 21. First down, Indianapolis.
First down.
There's 2 elements to a successful run play, and the key is having them aligned. The offensive line needs to block according to the play and create space, but the back has to hit that space at the appropriate time. This is a clear example as to why it leads to big gains.
And they're in business now. He is out of bounds inside the 10.
16 more yards.
At That's a gain of 16 yards, and it sets up first and goal. A couple of big plays, one after the other, and now it's first and goal. They'll run here with Taylor.
Jonathan Taylor is the ball carrier. Stops short of the goal line. A 4-yard gain brings up second and goal.
From the 1, second and goal. Taylor is into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. A lot of big bodies down there, but at the end of the day, the one that mattered, the one with the ball, finds the end zone for the touchdown.
Yeah, once that back gets the ball, Mike, he's just looking for a little crack of daylight, and he's thinking, I'm going to run into it and just hope I come out the other side. And in this case, the other side's the end zone, and they get 6.
Makes the score Colts 31, Texans 17. Rigoberto Sanchez to kick off for Indianapolis.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And this one
The Texans
sent
take
all the...
over.
Over the back line, no thought of putting this in the landing area, so it'll come out per the new rule to the 35-yard line.
Wow, what's that? 18, what's that? 11.
Stroud to throw here on 1st and 10. Going up top. That's caught. And he's going to be brought down inside the 15. A big play and a much-needed one as well. 50 down at the the 1. 1st and 10, they go from the 11. Good physical run. It'll wind up as a gain of 5.
I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for. And I think this is a nice physical game here that they can continue to build off of as the game unfolds. And after that negative run, I think this changes the play call now on 3rd down. So this offensive line has to be a lot better on 1st and 2nd down to gain positive yards. Stay on track, because you don't want to be in 3rd and pass too often in today's NFL. Just a couple plays ago, Mike, it felt like a touchdown was kind of inevitable. They were doing everything they wanted as they marched the length of the field, and then as they got down here close to the red zone and that field condenses, they started getting sloppy in their execution. Now, what do they do on 4th down? Do they try to keep their offense out there and extend the drive, or do they settle for 3?
That is hard. Jaden Higgins. Touchdown, Houston. Sly now for the point out. He gets it to go, and the Texans will cut the deficit to 7.
Colts 31, Texans 24.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Ashton Doolin now to return it. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin.
At their own 21-yard line.
They'll work the middle here with Taylor. And they're going to mark him down up past the 35. About 15 yards to kick off the drive. It's a 1st down. So, from the 36, it is 1st and 10. On 1st down, they'll stay with Taylor on the ground. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. Back-to-back, some nice runs. This one good for 11 and another 1st down.
Nice job by them getting the back to the perimeter. Then he's able to get outside, stick his foot in the ground, and then get vertical. Right down the numbers. Those are the type of runs this offense wants to see more of going forward.
Quick throw, taken in, and they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Nice chunk here in this good-looking drive. Pickup of 14 and a 1st down.
A gain of 14. And the Colts 1st down.
They'll run on 1st down with Taylor. He's able to get away from one man, but the reinforcements were there fast. He's taken down for a loss on the play.
Brings up 2nd and 11.
The 2nd down throw is incomplete.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out front.
And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for 3rd down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
It's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on 4th down. He'll look to throw. And he is going to have a Colts 1st down. They convert style there. Big play on 4th and long.
That's good for a Colts 1st down. A gain of 29 yards.
So no shortage of offense in this one as we end the 3rd. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Down at the 12. It's 1st and 10. On the bootleg, he'll look to throw. He'll get that one to Taylor, complete. And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on 1st down.
I really like the balance that they've showed so far on this drive, Mike, and what that does is it makes the defense have to defend the entire field. The run game and the pass game, everything looks the same. There's no tells, so they can't afford to just dial up certain schemes to take away a run or a pass. They've got to defend the entire playbook, and so far they've done a great job on this drive doing just that.
And he is going the wrong way, tackled back at the 7.
You know, at this point, the defense has to sell out and stop the run. You know exactly what the offense is trying to get accomplished by keeping the ball on the ground. But now the question remains, are they willing to take some risk here and put the ball in the air on 3rd down? Or do they play it safe and keep running the clock by keeping the ball on the ground?
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. Trying to get away, but he will not. They finally run him down.
Feels like they needed that sack this entire drive. It feels like the defense was really on their heels. The offense was taking it to them really however they wanted to. So to be able to take a deep breath now, disrupt the rhythm of the drive by getting that sack, that might go a long way now to allow them to get off the field.
And this one, right down the middle. It's good. And that could be big. They now take a 2-score advantage.
Rigoberto Sanchez to kick off for Indianapolis.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away.
The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Why, Tony? Oh, ready? Hey, uno. Hey, south. Hey.
On 1st and 10, here's Stroud. That's good. It's Joe Mixon. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line.
A gain of 19 yards. And the Texans 1st down.
Here we go.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
19 Texans.
From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. And good running on the return. That'll help him out. Has the ball right around the 45-yard line.
And while the defender is going to get credit for the pick, Mike, I think he needs to go up on the sideline and thank his pass rush because they forced that bad throw. That is the perfect example of when the front pass rush and the back-end coverage work together. Man, that was big-time ball.
That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's 2nd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line. Pickup of 11 yards on that one. That's good for a Colts 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
That's Pierce in motion. Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it. He'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Going to lose a yard.
At this stage in the 4th quarter, great job by the defense, understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
He'll get about 3, and that's going to lead to 3rd down. You're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8. Back to throw. Oh, no chance there. Under a heavy rush, he goes down. Daniil Hunter. He gets there for the sack, setting up fourth down.
So the defense finds themselves in a tight spot. They have very little room for error at this point in the game, Mike, so they have to continue to get off the field, no more points, and that sack's going to go a long way towards doing it.
Going to leave the offense out there for fourth and long. He'll take a shot for Watson. He's got it! And he is going to have a Colts first down on what will be a big play there from fourth and long. As Pierce in motion. Got his man at the 6. And he will get into the end zone. Christian Watson, touchdown Indy. Second touchdown of the afternoon. The extra point, up and good. And the Colts will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away.
The Texans take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Thank you, Texans.
On first down, it's Stroud. The pressure, too much, and he goes down. Work to do now as they come up on second and long.
Here we go. 11.
From the gun, here's Stroud. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up third down.
Third down and 17.
Hey, Uno Mars. Here we go.
Fourth time today he has been intercepted. Picked off by Tarvarius Ward. On the give, this is Taylor. A modest gain, maybe 2 yards. It's second down.
Tackle made at the 21-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and 7.
They'll go again here with Taylor. And he's going to have the first down. And that will not officially end it, but for all intents and purposes, they're going to be able to run the clock down from here.
Here's a case of an offense just piling on. You're really imposing your will on the defense. Everyone in the stadium knows
just under a minute to go in this football game.
At the 35-yard line.
They go right back to Taylor. Taylor loses the football.
And with all this talk about ball security, I can tell you firsthand, Mike, a lot of it just because...
And remember now, all turnovers have to be verified by a replay, so they might be taking a look at this one. They need 8 as they come up for third down.
Here we go.
On third down, here's a run by Taylor. And he'll be taken down. We'll see if they want to use that final timeout or not. Things are pretty much spoken for. So this one, a win for the visiting Colts. They're able to finish the season in style as they get the victory here in the finale in Week 18. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. So long, everybody.